So recently, I actually got back into playing a pretty fun game, Plague.Inc. I like to think of Plague.Inc. as pretty similar to Cuphead, a game that a lot of people know, generally agreed to be great. Not exactly the talk of the town, but we all know it and we all love it. Now, I was watching videos from Pravus, who, as far as I can tell, is probably the biggest Plague.Inc. YouTuber. There's 458 custom scenario videos, which is a lot. But there's some really stupid ones here. So I was watching one of them earlier. There it is. The Brony one. Now, I'm going to watch it. You guys can't stop me. I was going to watch it myself, and I didn't feel like sharing it with you guys, because again, I've said this before, I want to talk about it as little as possible. But after getting into the video a bit, I realized I just had to show it. And this isn't the only one. I remember scrolling through further, and there's actually more, I think. Where is it? Sonic, Plant vs. Zombies. Where is it? That Futurama? It's further down. I'm scrolling too slowly. I know I saw another one. There it is. Pandemic is Magic. So we have 2 videos to watch. Is there more? I'll check later. I think we just have to check the original Brony one first. So I already seen a chunk of it to begin with. I saw a little bit already, but there's more. I also think the video might be too soft. So let's increase the volume.
Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Plague.Inc. Vault.
I've also bundled here.
Last time we did the Cult of Cthulhu, went pretty well. Did look some stuff up, by the way. Yeah, Cthulhu was a Lovecraftian story, so I actually was completely on point. I just didn't even know it. Also, instead of Aurelia, it's basically relay? Something like that.
Unrelated.
Exactly. Alright, the next one we're going to go for. You know what? We did something really dark and serious last time. Let's have some fun with... Oh my gosh, Pinkie Pie. Bronyism!
There's just sadness in his voice. He just sounds so sad when he sees it.
Little Pony. Obviously unbalanced, but it is a work in progress. Hey guys, thanks for all the support. I've been very active. I'll try to make it a little more interesting, a little more of a challenge. What do you mean it's unbalanced? Am I gonna completely raffle stump? It's a Prion. Alright, fine. Here we go. Pax Pinkius.
My favorite part of this is just his reactions to seeing everything. It's just so funny.
Oh dear God.
Oh dear God! Worthless, I've already seen this part of the video. I should not be laughing, but I am. Sorry, the reactions are just too funny to me as a brony and a fan of Plague.Inc. Nice little Prion.
I'm gonna say friendship. Because friendship is magic, right? Or something
Correct.
like that. There we go. My Little Pony, My Little Pony, ah. Oh my gosh, it's the freaking intro song.
So
I used to wonder
sad.
what friendship could be. Until you shared its magic with me. Oh my gosh. Alright, well.
You don't have to sit through it, just go through it.
There we go.
I do wonder though, why did the creator choose this picture? What are they up to? I stopped at a certain point in the video, by the way, and there's a certain reason I stopped. You guys will see it.
So, you may be wondering, why do I know anything about My Little Pony?
This is a fun story, a little background of why he knows it. Which, I mean, tells us stuff. Also, it says Pinkie Pie is the best pony here. I won't judge. I won't judge. It's your opinion. But I will say... Well, I guess this is targeted to bronies, so fine. I'm not going to call it cringe, because it's targeted to bronies.
Deal with it. Pinkie Pie's the best pony. Yeah, I don't know about that. Rainbow Dash, maybe. A little bit
Saber Spark!
better play. Okay. So, why do we know anything about what My Little Pony is? Reason mostly was because when I was an RA, what we had to do at my school is we had to create these like door tags, and what I basically mean is like we had to create these little icons with somebody's name next to it, and we just tape them up next to somebody's door, and I would have to do that for all my residents, right? Well, I didn't know what a theme to go with, so when all my residents first came together at the beginning of the year, I said, alright, so you guys need to come up with a theme, and I'll create some door tags for you. And no one would say anything, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, if you don't say anything, I'm just gonna make something up for you, like, I mean, I'll give you all, like, My Little Pony if you want. And they're like, oh yeah, that's hilarious, do that! Freaking college freshmen. Anyway, so yeah, I had
You
to go and
recording
make
right?
all those. And I had to make a ton of freaking little cutout ponies and then post them all next to somebody's door. And by the way, those things got stolen all the time. People seem to think that would...
Time to say this. No idea what a door tag is. I live in Singapore. If it exists in Singapore, I'm just an idiot.
was hilarious. I don't know why. So even though it was a hall of a bunch of college freshman boys, there was My Little Pony on every freaking wall. It was hilarious. But the result is I had to learn a little bit of something about it. It's a cute show. I'll give it credit where it's due, but I am not a brony by any sense of the imagination. You know what? Let's
At least he's respectful about it. There's people who are very mean about it.
start off in the USA. If this is unbalanced, then let's have bronyism start off where it belongs. The product of America. Or something. Transmissions. Whoa. Looks like we are starting off with a surprising amount of infectivity.
A little bit of Plague.Inc. nerding time. I mean, I've been watching a lot of Plague.Inc. stuff. I saw Easy Speezy do some speedruns. I've seen this chapter, of course, as well.
Well, maybe the scale hasn't been... I mean, if you don't...
By the way, I just realized some of you might not have played this game. Nah, I started this video with a good introduction. You guys have played this game. And if you haven't, you'll be a little confused.
Include your units next to the scale, then what does it matter? Days I understand. Scale means nothing to me. As an engineer, it drives me nuts when people create graphs and forget to include units next to their axes. Alright, we have Air 1. Nothing special about it. Water 1. Nothing special about it. Blood 1. Nothing special. Okay, so it looks like the transmissions are completely vanilla, and abilities almost vanilla. We have heat, cold, and drug resistance, but we have Fluttershy's kindness. Oh, that shy little pony. Even though they may not like the show, you will still befriend them and show them kindness. Allows organizations of cons and increases in...
Even though they may not like the show, you will still befriend them. And show... Oh, I'm struggling to understand what it means. It means... Okay, I'm just stupid. I know what it means. It means, hey, dude, I know you don't like the show. You're my friend anyways. And I will talk to you about it. Basically the one to, I don't know.
Effectivity. Right. Okay, well, good for you, Fluttershy. And then we start off with Brony. All people infected have seen the show once and plan on watching it again because they enjoyed watching it. Sounds perfect. Let's pick it up. Then we have Closet Brony. Now watches the show on a daily basis but refuses to share with his friends and co-workers his newfound source of happiness. Makes infection.
I'm not too shy about it. I'm not shy. If I like it, why should I hide it? It's important to me. I mean, it's literally the second most important thing to me right now besides my family. Not even my education is as important.
Harder to cure. Or clopping.
This is where I paused the video. Well, I paused it a little bit into more. Or maybe here, I don't know. Now, for those who don't know what clopping is, you're jerking off. That's it. You create porn and you jerk off to it. It's weird. Now, I will say, I think I've mentioned this before. My Little Pony is the only porn that I cannot tolerate. You can give me whatever absolute random bananas you want. You can turn this pencil into a big titty futa, and it would, and if I had to choose between that and any pony porn, I choose that. I choose anything besides pony porn. That is the last thing I want to look at. It's weird. It's disgusting. It ruins my childhood. Not to say I haven't seen it before. The reason it's such a boogeyman to me is because I have seen it before, and I hate it.
The heck is clopping? Bronies are finding themselves unexpectedly sexually aroused by the prospect of visiting.
I don't like the wording here. It's not visiting Equestria. It's fucking the ponies. That's it.
Equestria. This is going down a dark route pretty quick. I will say I think it's extremely disturbing that there's like actual hentai of...
He dropped the H-bomb.
What the heck, you guys? Freaking perverts.
I remember letting out huge laughter when he said freaking perverts. It just went on a bomb. It was good enough, and then he just added that on top.
I get freaking turned on by kids' toys. How messed up are you people? New Zealand, center of a magnetic field shifts. That's great. Let's go for some air, and then we'll go for some water.
I like water more.
Seems to be sort of standard.
There's a reason we use
Aqua
aquasite.
Completely revamped, which is either good or bad. I'm kind of scared to go down the clopping tree. Ooh, shudder, shudder.
Do it.
Like I said, it's kind of a cute show, but it's definitely a little kids show, and I don't really see why adults would watch it.
It's just charming. That's it. I'm almost an adult, and I find it charming. That's it. I mean the results show. I'm honestly super curious as to what the clopping tree is. I need to see what happens down that branch. Who knows? Maybe this will be the first fuck on Pravus' channel. It's 8 years ago.
I really don't. Let's go for water 2, because
Yes.
water is good. We got into Russia pretty early on. That's nice. Starting off in the USA is apparently a hot country. Festival of Love in Russia.
Sadly, we don't have nausea.
Festival of Clopping in Russia. No.
Oh no! You may as well just call it a convention. The festival of clothing. No, don't do it.
Don't do that. We got
Thank
into
you.
Canada. Canada's been infected by bronies. Beautiful. I'm shocked Japan hasn't picked this one up yet, though. Stream bioaerosol.
Is this a hentai joke?
Pretty dang good. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. There we go. Not getting a lot of DNA out of these, though. We need some more severity. Okay, clopping it is. And closet brony.
You can see the color of that clopping right there. That is a sign that is dangerous. Now, what's this next one?
And that leads to...
Bronies have decided to create representation of the... Pony Town has been created, everyone. Not even I have an OC. I don't know, I've just never been an OC guy.
OC creation. Bronies have finally decided to create representations of themselves in pony form.
I just never feel... I just felt like going further into why I don't have an OC. Feels wrong. That's about it. I have myself. I don't need to create a Star Sparkle Thunderblade or whatever.
And share it with the internet. Infectivity increases. Please don't share with the internet. I don't want to know.
It's just an OC.
Japan got it. Perfect. That's what I always wanted to see.
What's with the Japan thing? Alright, Fluttershy time.
Go for Fluttershy's kindness.
Oh god, it's all the elements. Oh, it's all of them. Oh. With extensive time spent watching... They spend lots of spelling hours. Watching every episode over and over, you learn how to steel yourself for challenges like hunger and rip. I don't know what it means.
That leads to Applejack's strength. Oh dear. With extensive time spent watching every...
Did this come out after Legend of Everfree? When was Legend of Everfree created? Because if so, that would be even more appropriate.
episode over and over, you learn how to steel yourself for challenges like hunger and rest. Rest is a challenge?
No.
Okay, it's not quite what I was.
OC mutated.
Freaking crud! What happened with the OC creation? Jeez.
Ooh. The trend... Hang on, I'll just listen to him.
Public Brony, the trend setters. Forums are finally being created and 4chan is being invaded.
Oh.
Serious increase to infectivity. Also Brony music, techno, rock, metal.
Music! I haven't listened to many fan songs. Sorry, I'm sorry I don't like the fan songs as much as the official ones. The official ones are amazing.
All reggae, you name it. Brony musical artists have been inspired. And are
Living
sharing all their
Tombstone!
music charts.
Yeah!
Effectivity increase. Clopping 2. Oh dear God. Post it.
Okay, well the word pornographic has appeared on this man's channel.
Pornographic pictures they've created of canon bronies.
Wrong canon.
And here, OCs brings arousal to other bronies on a map.
I'm sorry. This is... stupid. It's stupid.
Massive scale, role-playing common in the infected. Dear...
Role-playing. Done.
God. Someone help these people.
I'm fine.
Stream bioaerosol. usually pretty good.
Get all the elements.
Holy crud! What are we doing? Jeez, what is happening?
It's 4chan.
Little overpowered, unbalanced mind. God, you aren't kidding. Jeez. Forget any of these resistances. We don't need any of them. Let's go down the symptoms.
You just need friendship.
Bronies. Also brony music. Also clapping too.
Okay.
Aggression. Bronies believe that fighting is magic.
Okay, that's weird. Which ship is better? Rarajak. That's it. Fighting is magic is a game. I play it. Fighting is magic. I'm in the Discord server for Fighting is Magic. That's an actual game.
And now participate in death matches to determine which ship is better or who the better
Rarajak.
is? That doesn't sound right at all. Total devotion. Bronies now hallucinate. They are with their pony significant others throughout their daily lives. This leads to a rise in severity and a slight rise in lethality.
I'm not saying I'm exactly suffering from this, but I am a little bit, which is a bad sign. I won't lie at all.
You know, I do seem to remember. Oh, hang on, we got new things. I'll talk about that in a second. Conventions. The mass gatherings of fans and newcomers alike in all countries increases infectivity, but increases awareness of the infection to non-bronies. Okay. And then Alicorn.
Alicorn goddess. They spelled cadence wrong. I am upset they spelled cadence wrong.
Goddesses, Celestia, Luna, Cadence, and Twilight, Twilight Sparkle, are now accepted and worshipped as goddesses publicly. Dear God...
Is this a Neurax worm? I thought this was a Prion.
Help us. We're gonna go for that.
We're not that weird.
Pink Masses, the gathering of bronies shrouded in costumes of their OCs. And favorite ponies creates a rise in gang crime.
What?
My God, they're not like there is 0 to hero in this thing. Like really, holy.
0 to hero? Palafin! Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon.
To that, it's like 20% right there.
Jesus.
All these things are extremely severe.
What is Shaplo's what? Oops. Oh, they're erecting shrines. I promise we don't actually do that. Or at least not the civil ones.
Apples. Good. Shrines erected to Princesses Celestia, Luna, Cadence, and Twilight. Conversions and infections abound. Infectivity increase. Is this going to lead down some sort of... I feel like this is a good path and an evil path to lead to some sort of victory condition.
Go down the porn route. Don't... They won't post actual porn, so it's fine. We just get to see the funny nonsense.
My dear God, we are spreading so crazy fast. Chapel's good. Systematic infection. Why would I want systematic infection? Why am I trying to kill people? Chapel's bad. Shrines erected to nightmare...
The evil ones? Where's Cozy Glow? Oh, Cozy Glow wasn't around at this time.
Moon, Discord, Queen Chrysalis, and Tyrek.
Tyrek. I wonder if there's comments about him mispronouncing him. It's my favorite villain.
Versions and infections abound.
Oh, they forgot one important one. They forgot Principal Cinch. Oh god, I'm getting nerd. Oh, I got super nerdy real fast. But it's my video.
Why am I trying to kill everybody? I would have thought that I was trying to, like, get them all to worship Bronyism. But apparently not. Great realization. The Brony gods have enlightened the loyal followers and grants them knowledge of their true forms, unlocks Princess Twilight's knowledge and massive stat boost and a ton of lethality. I guess we're killing everybody then. New Zealand begins work on a cure. Far too late, my friend. Far too late. There is no saving these people.
Total devotion mutated.
Dear God. This cure progress is going to be at like 2% and they're all just going to plop over dead. Clop, clop, clop. Insomnia.
Clop, clop, clop.
Less productive, do we? Pink Masses. Super lethal. Applejack's strength and Princess Twilight's knowledge. This world is
there any more?
Created by unicorn magic. You're stuck living this life until you die and are able to break free of your magic chains in Equestria.
Hey. Sounds appealing to me.
Oh my God. Oh, I heard somebody crying in the background. Somebody gets it. Bad Chapel.
Somebody gets it! game puts a really bad spot.
The heretics have risen up. Brazil is leading a global cure effort. I don't recommend it, buddy. I don't think I recommend
You
it
know
at
what?
all.
I'm just glad you're not in the game.
Insomnia developed. Apparently we got a ton of mutation chance somewhere down the line, and I had no idea. Acceptance. Finally, bronies just...
You can see the symbol there. That is the old meme from... They would have... I don't know what it's called. But that rope, that's a rope that you put your head through to kill yourself. At the other end of the rope is Equestria. That is a meme, an old meme. Weird, I know. I didn't really care much. I was never an ancient brony. I mean, I was, but at the same time, I wasn't.
Decide that the end of this life is the one true way to join their favorite ponies in Equestria. What was I going to say earlier, by the way? Oh, yeah. I think I read, like, on the internet, somebody actually, like, legally, quote-unquote, legally, married, like, their stuffed Twilight Sparkle.
What?
I'm not even freaking kidding. That's freaking nuts. The world is now entirely bronies, which is weird because bronies implies you're a male, and at least half the population is female.
Pegasisters.
So okay, they have ushered in a new era of peace and happiness, not on Earth, however. On Earth, bodies can be seen wherever you look. Everyone is in Equestria at one of Pinky's biggest Welcome to Ponyville parties. My God. Oh, wait.
Wait, this is a good ending?
They're not all dead, but apparently we won. That only took 263 days. Jeez, the freaking wheeze. Look at this. We're going to just explode on the map in a second. We are just absolutely going to explode. Come on. There it is. There it is. See what I'm talking about? Holy crap. Yeah, unbalanced. No freaking kidding. Jeez. All right, well. There we go, guys. Okay, what's the harm? Yes, I'll recommend it, but I gotta say, it's a bit unbalanced. Also, teeny bit disturbing, but okay. Well, now you guys have learned a little bit more about me than you probably wanted to. Again, I'm not a brony, not even remotely close to a brony. I want nothing to do with this show.
That's mean. Well, I already associate you with this show, so too late.
Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with Plague.Inc. Evolved. If you enjoyed this video, for some reason, then hit that like...
Oh no, it's so sad. Let's see what I need to see what the comments say. I have to see this. How messed up are you people? You do not ask that you do not ask of that of an internet comment section unless you wish to be scared. Oh no, the clopping tree. Friendship is magic. It's also lethal. I believe the Little Pony show would be classified as a highly infectious SCP. This is actually pretty... Yeah, I saw this comment earlier. It's true. I can't believe someone actually married a stuffed Twilight. I can't either. That was some weird-ass ending. Bronies are fine. Actually, the way fetishes are developed is mostly uncontrolled. Some people can suppress them easily, while others aren't as lucky. Does that mean I have a fetish that I just don't know about? Is there something about me that I don't know? There's a pony video I had to recommend it there. Just me or bronyism or Western... Moism? Well, is it one of these? I don't know. You may be wondering, why do I... The only way I can imagine this being lethal is if everyone gets into massive fights over who they think the best pony is. No, they just kill themselves to go to Equestria. It makes sense. With a few seconds... It's so fun seeing a non-brony play something with a bunch of references to bronies that leaves the non-brony speechless. That's what I'm saying! That's why I'm enjoying this. 7 billion people and I'm still a goddamn outlaw trying to get that damn Arabian white coat. What? To be frank, as someone who will openly say to follow the show, not saying I'm a brony, I just want the show when the new season come out. Seeing this brings such a smile to my face, as obviously this disease is the form of a parody. Transitioning from the IRL brony to the insulting hyperbole brony. Yeah, the insulting one. Makes me sad. Propagate gave an almost cathartic feeling to the whole scenario. I feel like I should clarify some things that you are confused about. Brony is technically a gender neutral. No, there's Pegasisters. Pegasisters are a thing. The whole clopping thing is a thing. It exists. Some people do it. I am not going to shame one for doing what they want. This short video explains things better than I ever can. I mean, it's just jerking off. The show, while the way it's presented as a kid's show, to label it as a kid's, I would say is inaccurate. There are many characteristics about being... I mean, you can say this about a lot of shows. Would I say all? No. I mentioned Cuphead earlier. The Cuphead show, I cannot tell if it's a kids or adult show. Cuphead itself as a game, I can't tell if it's for kids or adults. Because there's gambling and devils. But also, it's pretty jolly. I think it's just an everyone thing. And I mean, I just think it's charming. Writing characters. I mean, there's dead parents, I guess. To the extent certain episodes being absolute masterpieces of Western animation. No, I think the show is just a masterpiece. I'm sorry. Alright, I like that comment. But this is not the end. There is a 27-minute video next. That is pretty far down. And I need to check if there's more. Oh, did I go too far? I think I went too far. There's that Bill Cipher. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna scroll through this to see if there's more. You know, I expect this to be generally pretty easy to recognize, but considering I missed the sunset thumbnail one, I'm not sure if I missed another one. If there is another one, let me know, I guess. As of right now, I'm not seeing any. There's also no Pokemon one, which is sad. I'm a Pokemon guy. I realized I lied when I said there was no Pokemon one. There was a Pokemon Go one. I don't count that. Fuck Pokemon Go. And there's no more. 320. I mean, sure. Isn't there 458?
Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Plague.Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. Let's see what else we got in the popular tab today. There was one on here, right here, and I was kind of wondering if it would be any good. I'm kind of looking at this and I'm thinking Pandemic is Magic. That's not a play on the words friendship is magic from My Little Pony, but a little bit more sadistic now, is it? And now that I see this icon right here, well, I think that kind of confirms it.
Oh, that is a pony. I didn't see it.
Well, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Why not? ETS. Equine Transformation Syndrome. A noble mission, a grand plan, a magic bioweapon, the greatest of screw-ups. Influenza A, H3N2. Modified to carry a transformation spell. It doesn't behave in the way its creator intended, though. Not at all, in fact. A complex scenario with its own symptoms, government actions, and meaningful events that influence gameplay, pop-up art, and 2 ways to win
Pop-up
the
art.
game. On normal difficulty, it's decent challenge. Some backstory stuff. If you appreciate darker interpretation...
Creepypastas. Oh. Forgot to like the video as well.
of My Little Pony. Alright. Or if you are indifferent and hate the ponies in general, you may find this worth a look anyway, since you kill a lot of people in interesting ways. Alright, let's go ahead and give this a shot. You've got me sold, I'm curious. Cellophane? Let's see what you got here. So it is well, it's not a bioweapon. I think I was expecting that, but it is a virus type instead, and we don't get to choose any of the genes, so that's going to be interesting. But here we go. Welcome to Pandemic is Magic.
Oh no.
Don't you know you're my very best friend? Dead. It's also the year 2022.
What was that?
You are an influenza AH3N2 virus modified to carry a transformation spell that it will bring about much more than a normal case of the flu. Thanks to an oversight by your creator, a Lazy Pines H3N2 2022 can now live up to its full natural potential, not just the magical. Rainbows unlikely. I really like this so far. I feel like the author's got kind of a sarcastic kind of twist to this right now, which I'm just falling in love with. Lazy Pines, Colorado. Patient Zero has been deliberately infected with the upgraded virus. The pathogen is used to cold and wet climates. Like its unaltered cousins, it is also resistant to some antiviral treatments. It is a little less harmful and infectious, though, but that is about to change. So those of you who are not familiar with My Little Pony, good for you.
What do you mean? It's nice. That's just mean.
Kind of a cute show for, you know, little kids. The fact that it's become such a phenomenon amongst adults is kind of upsetting to me. We'll go back into that later.
Why upsetting? What's wrong with it? Huh? Why?
Transmission options. We have Contact 1, virus transmitted by bodily contact like handshakes, hugs, public
Well,
transport.
fomites.
Increased infectivity, especially in urban environments and all passenger transports. Oh, you know, shedding 1. Virus transmitted via shedded hair and old skin cells. Increased infectivity.
Interesting.
Air environments and air travel. I think people forget like how much skin we just naturally shed off every year. It's kind of disgusting when you think about it, but it's a lot, so this makes a lot of sense so far. Symptoms. We start off with biomagic feedback. Unintended feedback as transformation spell matrix acts as catalyst for latent thalamic potential of influenza virus.
What is that
is
other
one hell of
one?
a sentence right there. My God. Resilience, virulence, and potency boosted. And I see a ponytail. Hair color shifts. Oh my gosh.
It's not the dusk.
Brightly colored hair appears in the back of the head and begins to spread over the course of several days. Slight tingling behind the eyes. Ominous indeed. Alright, so we have nausea available to us. We have runny and stuffy nose, lead to snoring and apnea, sore throat, and fatigue. Drowsiness and aching joints and muscles impair ability to concentrate on complex tasks for any length of time. And then there's an eye color shift to look forward to. The iris turns a much more vibrant and unnatural color, like bright purple, orange, or turquoise.
Huh.
Oh, the old British spelling of color, huh? I don't know why Americans decided to take out the U in so many different things, but we did.
I use the U.
And we're not giving them back, by God. Anyway, abilities.
Oh no.
We do start off with a level of drug resistance. That's very nice of them, actually. Since we are having to start off in the United States, that's a pretty nice thing to do to make sure that we don't, slow down too much. Pathogen resistant to amantadine and ribantadine antivirals. Is that how you pronounce that? Amantadine? Might be amantadine. Increases infectivity in the wealthy countries. Wow, even so going so far as to create a custom description just for the drug resistance. Good Lord. So far I'm really impressed with this offer. This is taking a lot of effort, I can tell. Cold resistance, better able to withstand the cold and climates. Heat resistance. Morphic field shift. Good heavens. Unforeseen magic feedback as ETS crosses ungulate species barrier via equine flu H3N8. Spell matrix copies severe native equine disease, new transmission vector. Alright, calm. Subtle mind magic as the spell matrix calms the victims during transformation. To their own surprise, most don't freak out or try to hide. And then biomagic compatibility 1. Spell matrix adjustment to account for unintended.
It's all magic. What?
We found the first misspelling. Huzzah! I found it. Magic immunity due to latent.
Do these have spelling mistakes often? I assume so.
And less serious side effects. Okay. Lots of customization here so far. I'm actually very, very impressed. This took a lot of effort, I can already tell. Anyway, so some of you might be wondering, what do I know about My Little Pony? Unfortunately, a bit more than I think I'd like to.
It's fine.
Because when I was an RA in my college,
Same story.
You guys know what an RA is. That is a resident advisor. We're kind of a dorm organizers. We also sort of are the narcs who have to make sure everyone follows the rules and write people up if they don't. So not a very popular guy, no doubt, but it helped pay for my college. So as miserable as the job was, I don't really regret doing it. Anyway, one of the things that I was required to do, because we really have nothing better to do, is come up with special door tags. Someone's name with like a picture next to it on every single door for all of our residents. The idea being to create like sort of a community. It's kind of cutesy.
Oh, is a door tag like just something on the door that says, like on the door it says Bob's room, and then it shows a picture of Bob's dick or something. I don't know.
It's kind of an artsy craftsy project. I wasn't really happy with it, but that's something I had to do, and I got paid for it, so whatever. Anyway, I went to my dorm, freshman college, kids. They were all coming into the dorm, and we had our meeting. And I told them, you guys can think of what kind of theme you want, because if you don't pick something, if no one speaks up, I'm just going to pick something for you, and you might get stuck with My Little Pony or something silly like that. And they were all like, oh, dude, you have to do that. I'm like, oh, God. I've just signed myself up for something, didn't I? Yes, I did. So that's what I ended up doing. Gave every single one of them My Little Pony door tags. Many Pinkie Pies and Rainbow Dashes were there, yes. Many indeed.
Where's the rarities?
It actually became kind of popular. A lot of people would come to the halls and try to steal some of the door tags for their own rooms. Found that incredibly frustrating. But what could I do? Either way, they had their fun. And in the process, I had to learn a little bit more about My Little Pony than I think I was expecting, but there you go.
It's fun.
Symptom mutations. Let's take a look at this. So we did get the eye color shift for free. Also, conjunctivitis.
Oh, I've had that
Inflammation
before.
of the white part of the eye and inner surface of the eyelid.
I think.
Causes at times painful itch with infective mucus.
Yep.
Arid countries are especially vulnerable. Fascinating. We also have access to the tail. Persistent ache on lower back is followed by overnight stretching of the tailbone. A horse tail, the same color as the hair, develops.
I don't know how I feel about this. This is getting serious. Damn it. Damn it.
My God. Kill it! Kill the fire! I don't know, it's just sort of like...
I agree. I don't like tails.
Need to report that? Shouldn't that be a lot more severe than that? I mean, no, it's a totally normal occurrence that people can get a tail. Whatever, we'll grab the vomiting. Leads to diarrhea, of course. There are some of the old classic symptoms in here still.
It's just hell of a boss. Huh? They have tails.
Customization of the process. So, presumably we're going to be turning people into ponies. Which, for some people, you might think that's a dream come true. Again, it sort of disturbs me, the lengths that people go to.
For me, it freaking depends.
It's cute. It's for kids, but it is kind of cute. The art style does not offend me. The style of storytelling does not offend me. It's just a kid's show.
Has he seen an episode? I don't know. Oh dear. Is this Hero Wars? Oh, not these ads.
Taking a little further than you might want, but I guess that's just sort of, you know, how things work on the internet, isn't it? Let's go for context 2. Virus transmitted.
I see Hero Wars at the bottom
shopping
right.
Carts, ATMs, touchscreens increases infectivity, especially in the Western urban environments and all passenger transport. I wonder if that means that it's coming with some wealthy transmission as well as urban transmission to kind of imply the West, or is it actually a symptom that goes through and codes it so it's more effective in Western Europe and beyond? I'd be very impressed if you could do that. I'm not familiar with that though. So if that's something you can do, like, wow, that's impressive. But to my knowledge, you can't. I really don't know though. It's been a while. Heart inflammation. Myocarditis, gosh dang, words. Myocarditis, there we go, may cause tiredness, stabbing chest pain, shortness of breath.
So far, this doesn't seem too pony related yet.
DNA
2.
Probably not a good pick for us right now. Sneezing, on the other hand, quite good. Sinusitis, inflammation of sinuses with nasal pressure, pain and fever, thick nasal discharge. Ugh. Grab. Snot. Everyone's got a lot of snot.
I've had sinus before. It's horrible.
We've been detected. I mean, almost everyone in America has been infected, but now we're finally getting on there. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Abilities, do we want to go for a bit more drug resistance? That probably wouldn't even be bad. It does reduce infectivity, though. That's interesting. Pathogen acquires resistance to, I don't know.
You'll be fine.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Drug res too.
Might that be, I don't know. I have no.
Let me try that. Oseltamivir and Zanamivir. Am I just a god? Maybe.
Idea. I want to go try. I'm just gonna make myself look like an idiot.
Do it. Just take it. Just take drug res too.
Increases effectiveness in wealthier countries. Lowering infectivity sucks, but if you were having trouble in the wealthy countries, this would be a pretty good option for us. That said, because I already went for some stuff that's especially good in the Western urban environments, I'm not sure I'm going to need that. However, we could go for a new transmission vector, and let's go ahead and see what opens up there. Hello, hooved animals 1. Susceptible to
ungulates.
Increased mutation rate and infectivity, especially in the poor and rural regions. Also, we got the species barrier crossed.
This looks like a very serious game.
No, this is actually an event. I thought this was a mutation, but it's not. Spell matrix evolving together with virus DNA. Despite its creator's awareness of the risk and safeguards in the spell, ETS adapts to infect native... Oh, gosh. Why do I feel like I'm mispronouncing this word? Oh, good grief, hang on. Equine? Equine is what the internet is telling me. I think it's supposed to be equine or something like that. I guess I don't really know.
You're fine.
But I feel like somehow I'm saying that weird. It's not a word I typically would use. But anyway, ETS adapts to infect native equines, emulating a parasite. The spell doesn't trigger in animals due to non-human morphic field. Man, we're breaking out the big boy words today. This is amazing. USA finally shuts down the airports. Okay, so I guess we can go ahead and grab that. A little bit more poor infectivity could be quite useful for me. Truth be told, I'm not sure we're going to need it. I feel like we're going kind of down the infectivity tree is a little bit too much, but alright. Hoofed animals too. All hoofed animals are susceptible to infection, including wildlife. Increases mutation rate, land transmission, and infectivity, especially in the poor and rural regions. You know, there aren't an absolute ton of hoofed wildlife out there. I mean, maybe.
Deers.
Parts of the world, at least where I'm from, heck no.
Bronchitis.
Bucking bronchitis. Bronco.
What?
No, heck no. Bronchitis. Bucking bronchitis.
Where's the subtitles?
Certain parts of the world, at least where I'm from, heck no. Bronchitis. Bucking bronchitis. Bronco. You know what I mean. I'm trying.
I figured he said bucking and not fucking. Damn it. It would have been funny, but it makes sense.
Trying to go for something clever there. But anyway, we could go for coughing. That's also quite good. Sore throat might be meh. Pneumonia, especially good in the cold climates. I do kind of like that idea. Dowring, goring.
Genital edema and What is Doreen? I'm not gonna get any actual vagina on my screen, right? This is terrible. I don't like this.
Covering sickness. What do you? Genital edema and discharge. Ew. With large.
Same reaction.
Edemacious? Skin
Edematous.
incoordination progressing to paralysis, often fatal. Mutation chance increased. Oh, we have some lethality chance. Ooh, we do need to be careful about that. You know what, I'm going to go for the tail right now. Let's see what happens here. Pony ears. Dear God. Ears develop. Necessary anatomical rearrangements temporarily increase chance of nasal infection. Many affected also show marked increase in bodily strength.
Applejack.
Very severe. I think we'll go for the coughing first. Maybe we'll go for pneumonia as well. I do like going for
What is the next one?
better. Heart inflammation does not seem all that useful. I will go for a level of heat resistance, just to be a little bit more balanced, since I know we're having a hard time in some of these warmer climates right now. Alternative option would be to go for the morphic field.
You got enough infectivity.
Virus destabilized by evolving spell matrix. New strains resemble hard-to-cure insect-borne equine diseases.
Is this how you make a spell?
New transmission vector. Alright, we'll go ahead and fight.
Oh, that next one.
Insects. Carrier insects increase infectivity, especially in the hot and humid climates. That sounds
Is
like
it genetic reshuffle?
Destabilized spell matrix is evolving together with virus DNA, emulating insect-borne pathogens and copying their symptoms. The spell doesn't trigger in insects as much as they don't match the human morphic profile. So the insects are immune and not turning into flying ponies, which is too bad. It could have been a horsefly. I'm sorry.
I'm killing you. No, I'm not.
I would like a little bit more. The question now is, do we kill everyone, or do we just have to infect everyone and go for a particular winning condition?
A priest in a little town in Colorado has become the first human to establish contact with an... This isn't even related to Equestria. It's just actual aliens.
I'm not sure yet. Visitors from another dimension. A priest in a little town.
This isn't in the base game.
The first human to establish contact with an alien species. The two visitors that resemble.
Wait! The cutie mark. That picture. The freaking cutie marks are there. Wait, is that also? Yeah, that's Starlights as well. What's happening? What's happening to this?
Equines have acquired the ability to communicate in English by unknown means. Again, kill it, burn it with fire. Why does no one listen to me? Alright, go for the insects. So we should be more or less good to go as far as the poorer and warmer regions are concerned. And I think we'll be fine now that we're already in Greenland as well. DEFCON 3. The U.S. President has retreated to his airborne command center. The armed forces have been put on high alert in case any hostile nation would seek to exploit the situation. Both Americans and Russians pour
The ponies are fine.
to research.
The Starlight Glimmer is not
So
coming.
we do need to be a little bit careful. I guess we'll go for the pony ears, because they already know we're here. If you want to go for slouch, we're bending our spines. Gradual shrinking of body height, followed by moderate bending of upper spine, causes inability to stand up straight. Can cause tension in neck muscles.
Yeah, no shit.
I imagine if we can turn everyone into ponies, we win, right? I mean, I'm guessing. Eastern equine encephalitis. Brain inflammation. Very fatal. I mean, we could be killing a lot of people. African horse sickness sounds pretty good. Good in the hot and humid regions and stuff. That's just really the question of do I need to get the lethality now to do some DNA coming in?
I don't know if you heard my fart.
Or are we just trying to turn them into ponies? Not too sure yet. Morphic field shift 3. High fomic charge of virus begins to alter the spell itself. Evolving spell matrix mimics multiple pathogens. Sets back and slows research and causes faster mutation. Mutation could be good for us, actually. Since it doesn't do anything else, I would imagine that the author is making this very effective on mutation. Is that something we want to do now? Let me see. Now, we've infected everywhere. We're still missing Madagascar, and that's the only reason I'm hesitant. There we go. Never mind. We got Madagascar. All right, let's just go ahead and let the ponies do what they want to do. There we go. Slouch mutated for free. All right, one more step toward the ponies. What else we got? Fur. That is a disturbing image right there. Colorful fur begins to spread from the ankles upwards.
Colorful fur?
Human feet.
Colorful fur? But we already have that. Ninja has it on his head.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
I don't watch Ninja.
Image of people with multicolored hair bending over on all fours with their human feet and hands still there, but this weird multicolored fur coming up on them. They're just monsters.
Yep.
Monsters.
There's no creepypastas yet.
Let's go for a little bit of lethality. Why not? I mean, I may not need to kill everybody, but I would like to make...
Oh god, what? That's Twilight. The alien visitors calling themselves... Starlight! It is Starlight! Why? Claim that a rogue element of their... What's happening?
DNA to finish this off, so here we go. Oh, hello. Twilight Sparkle, what are you doing? You look very mischievous. The alien visitors call themselves Twilight Sparkle and Starlight Glimmer. Claim that a rogue element and others...
They didn't even question Starlight.
...is a bioweapon. They have promised to help find a cure for the pandemic, boosting human research. It's a trap. They want this to succeed. It's beneficial to their species.
That sounds terrifying. Viral meningitis.
Viral meningitis. That's going to be lethal. Oh,
there we go.
Actually, not that bad, actually. I expect it to be way worse. Huh. Okay. Headaches.
Just get the fur.
Sepsis. Life-threatening immune response to infection with fever, confusion, and shortness of breath. I think we're going to go for the fur first. So there we go. We got the fur. What's the fur? Unicorn horns.
Both of my plushies have that.
Frontal headache. Some people develop a straight and pointy horn on the middle of their forehead.
It's a penis.
Allowing them to conduct magic. As opposed to the Pegasus, which can fly. There's sepsis. Much higher.
One of them has
right,
wings.
I mean, this means we just get a heck of a lot more DNA, so it's not so bad. Sweet itch?
Huh?
What the heck is sweet itch? This. Allergic reaction to bite of helicoids? Midges. I have no idea what that is. Triggers hypersensitivity and inflammation. Skin lesions.
They spelled lesions wrong.
Huh. Surprisingly, we're not getting that much.
Oh no.
There's the Pegasus wings. Okay, I knew that was coming.
What is coming? Is that an alicorn thing?
From between the shoulder blades on some. The end
oh, it's Starlight.
Justifies the means. It is now obvious that Twilight needs more magical backup. After several sleepless nights, she gives the okay to use mind magic.
Sleepless nights? That's a song lyric. Matt Twyans.
On humans transforming into unicorns. Starlight breaks the herd loyalty instilled by the transformation with pleasure. I actually don't know who Starlight Glimmer is. So
I did not expect you to do.
Right? Probably. I feel like the headache should have mutated long before this. But apparently not. So what are the odds we can get everyone dead? So I can actually Pegasus wings. Scratch! With ever larger parts of the body covered in fur, midges and other biting insects are much harder to spot and remove from the skin. It itches. It also increases infectiveness. Research
Infectivity.
Infected insect repellents increase significantly. Alright, gonna go for the Pegasus wings. That leads to hind hooves. Legs bend into new angles as feet transform into hooves. Some feel helpful.
What is this game?
Grotesque deformation.
This is a bioweapon, by the way.
Seizures, so that's appropriate. Twilight's
Sunset!
Openly.
That explains where the thumbnail comes from.
Sunset Shimmer. Who are some of these people? I don't know.
Equestria Girls.
And the newly transformed humans flock to her. The Ori. Hallowed are the Ori. Sorry, I've been watching Stargate. With the world plunging into chaos and more powerful than ever, she is all but untouchable. Governments around the globe finally allow unlimited...
It'll be weird if it's real. It'll be a weird one.
Become a serious problem, right? Oh, we have African horse sickness now. That's a thing. I guess we'll go for the hooves. And there's 4 hooves.
Gee, that's expensive. Getting all this.
The loss of hands. Even so, you have to imagine this is still a grotesque creature. Alright, fine. So they look a little bit like ponies and they got hooves on their back.
Grotesque?
But they still have human hands. I'm sorry, that's still very disturbing, right? Not just me. Probably not. Lab work, nigh impossible. Evidence
The
found that
ego.
transformation
Ooh.
lessens severity of the disease symptoms. We should just accept it. It lessens the severity. People suffer less. Okay? Just engage in the transformation. Don't question it. It's okay. Monday morning.
What?
Fatigue and permanent headache combined make it difficult to focus on complicated
What is that picture?
periods of time. Productivity
They weren't kidding about the pop-up art.
slows down, presumably. Cardiac African horse fever symptom mutated. Good heavens.
Mutate 4
I
hooves.
hope we get a bit more lethality here because we're not killing fast enough to get enough DNA to actually win this. France has fallen into anarchy. It's about dang time. Fly swatting. Midge abundancy causes unbearably itchy skin lesions in vast swaths of the populace as anti-inflammation drugs run out. Governments resort to indiscriminate insecticide use.
Insecticide.
Poisoned water supplies fatal to
They smell poison, Marley.
as a lesser evil. And there's the heart inflammation, which did not quite get me the lethality I was hoping for. I guess we're just gonna have to sit back and wait for a little bit. Counterspell. A woman?
It's an Equestria Girls reference, isn't it? Woman named Eileen McDermott agreed.
Named Eileen McDermott has agreed to be the first.
Is that a real person?
Twilight Sparkle's cure research. Magical testing proved successful. There is now a counterspell usable on those who haven't begun transforming yet. Cure milestone reached.
Eileen what? McDermott. It's a real person. From what, though? This seems completely unrelated. Huh?
Well, that sounds terrible for me, but hasn't everyone been infected? There's the migraines.
Well,
Again,
not-
especially useful.
Huh?
Double vision. Sensitive hearing acquired with the development of pony ears makes migraine that much worse. Loud noises cause oral flashes
Aw.
to enter in field of vision and compound the throbbing headache. Yeah, migraines are pretty awful in that way. My father in particular has struggled with that kind of stuff.
Ooh.
If he's having a migraine, loud noises literally make him see different colors.
That's
Terrible.
sad.
Concentration impaired significantly. Well, somehow the lethality seems to be ramping it up a bit. Pulmonary African horse fever symptom. There's
Mutate the
some-
4 hooves.
These African horses don't sound like they're worth it. They sound like they might be a little bit more trouble than they're worth. I say we just get rid of them all. Alright, let's go for the 4 hooves. That leads to Econoid. In a surreal and disorienting experience, the face deforms to accommodate a muzzle. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that part. Okay, so we got human faces on these things. Again, still scary. Acceptance of the inevitable spreads as lethality drops for the transform. And then we have
God.
Princess Sunset Shimmer.
This is
With ever higher
so
numbers of
questionable.
newly transformed humans, the output of pony magic and reverence for their leader rises exponentially. Finally, Sunset's theory is proven. She ascends.
To be fair, Sunset's probably more familiar with America than the other ponies. So she would fit in here. Because I think that the Equestria Girls takes place in America. If Equestria is just America, then Equestria Girls is literally America. That's my theory.
With her newborn alicorn powers, she forces the spell's progress. In what way? What does she do? Diarrhea.
I'm not even gonna talk.
That's
Switch?
what she does. Absolutely. She'll further the process. It's awful. Staying clean while using the bathroom with a newly acquired long tail is difficult enough. Diarrhea does not help things at all. Yeah, that seems a
You know, to be fair, there was that one toy called the Poopsie Slime Unicorn that has nothing to do with My Little Pony. The Poopsie Unicorns, they poop for you, they take shits. You know, they had a little song, what you gonna do with all that poop? You know, maybe they are into diarrhea, I don't know how this works.
appropriate. I can't help but notice I'm not really getting a lot of DNA after killing this many people here. Can we please get a little bit more? Little more than that, please. Sore throats, okay? I'm really glad that I got that mutation because otherwise this would be way harder. I would love nothing better than to continue making progress. I really would. But it's actually gotten a little bit too expensive for me at this point. I mean, I feel like I could go for this, but if I do, I reduce the lethality so much that I don't think I can get the next symptom. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Sends back the cure efforts. Very nice. So we could get the next level, but then I just won't get a lot of DNA, and I'm not sure I'll be able to get the next thing. Maybe we'll just have to mutate it. We have to give it a shot.
Take the risk.
And finally,
Ow.
the equine transformation begins. Hips, shoulders, and spine fully rearranged.
That is a full OC.
Quadruped stance. Disease symptoms vanish, leaving a healthy little equine in their wig. Okay, but where's their cutie marks? Yes, I know what that means.
I'm proud of you, Pravus. I'm proud of you. Should have recognized Starlight's cutie mark like I did. Doesn't matter if you don't know who she is.
Kinda dumb, but whatever. Anyway, no, but seriously, like who I don't know, signs their romp? I mean, really, what would you say in that?
It was Lauren Faust.
No idea. Anyway, we're not killing very fast anymore.
There's so many different words. There's so many different words to describe ass. By the way, can we just talk about that? You got butt, booty, ass. I know Manny Heffley has called it a hiney before. There's the rump, as Pravus has said. I call it a rummy sometimes. What else is there? Posterior, the fancy one. What else is there? Anus is the scientific. Well, anus is actually not. Yeah, it's good enough. What else is there? Poop shoot. Why am I talking about this?
So, unfortunately, I feel like we're just kind of stuck waiting for the gosh dang cure. I was right to be afraid, because now we need 22 points, and I have no idea if we're going to be able to get that. At this point, they're working on that cure pretty quick. Well, never mind, we have multiple organ failure. Gosh, they turn into ponies and then flop over dead. How incredibly sad for them. Well, that's pretty much everything, honestly. Skeletal muscle breakdown is something we'll need, but you'd think that sooner or later we just mutate that symptom. I mean, at this point, I'm literally just praying, living on a hope and a prayer, waiting for that stupid mutation to work out to my advantage. By the way, this has been a very long scenario.
Despair? They got Duncan Runpa? I don't play that game either.
Progress. Some scientists leave the cure project. In the face of extinction, they want to be close to their families one last time.
Family is magic. Yay.
Yay, I say. Do not despair. There it is. It finally mutated. Is that the end? Do we win? Looks like it. Evolution complete. Built for hands, industrial society collapses. Depopulated cities burn, and environmental disasters sweep the planet. Twilight Sparkle and Starlight Glimmer return home with a few hundred human refugees who are granted asylum. Equestria's rulers reluctantly prepare for diplomacy with the new Earth.
Huh?
So, yeah, Queen Sunset Shimmer. I really have no idea who this character is. I didn't really watch the show, so I really don't know much about it. But
Sunset Shimmer wasn't in the normal show.
But presumably, whoever she is, she's sadistic and wishes to ascend in some way, and she turned all human.
He doesn't know, guys. He doesn't know. That was only in the first movie.
Humans into our slaves. That was a very slow scenario. 822 days, 27,000 points.
That took forever.
I was kind of expecting things to be a little bit more sadistic than that, but I guess it tells like an actual story in some way. People who are actually fans of the series might know more than I do.
Oh, don't worry. This is very little to do with the actual show. They just have ponies, and there's no real references as far as I can tell.
Well, I mean, that was kind of fun, right? Sure, why not? I mean, there was so much customization in that, I can't even imagine how many hours the person had to put into this thing. Many dozens, I would suspect, and pretty well balanced, all in all. Only downside is if you do not go for the mutation chance, I have no idea how you would be victorious. But otherwise, though I can't really speak as much to the source material as far as its effectiveness or whether it makes sense from a plot perspective and who the heck Queen Sunset Glimmer is.
Sunset Glimmer! Is that the new ship?
Otherwise, was a pretty fun My Little Pony scenario. Pandemic is magic? Sure, why not? I mean, why the heck not, right? Look, just because My Little Pony is overdone does not make me a hater, alright?
You sound like a hater to me. I'm hurt.
I can accept when something was pretty well done, and from a Plague.Inc perspective, that weren't half bad. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope.
Check the comments out. She forces the spell's progress. I can't, that's too much. England, why are you ruining the spell of all these words? Because we are trying to get rid of you. Gosh. To answer three of your questions, Pravus, firstly, Sunset Shimmer was the villain in the first Equestria Girls where she attempted to ascend to a greater power. Only the first one! She's nice! Now! Starlight Glimmer was the villain at the beginning and end of Season 5. She enslaved Naruto with yeah. They're not giving the good parts of them. They were nice people. Now. Finally, my guess as to humans having cutie marks would be virus unlocks the potential of our bodies to access the innate thaumic field on Earth. Wow, this guy's deep into this. Stealing I think the reason Friendship is Magic became so popular is because it is made in our family of mine. It's fun. It's charming. The video is still here. I don't know what it is. This is an actual story on... Oh, it's a fan fiction. I see. It's a goddamn fan fiction. Sorry, I've never been much of a fan fiction guy. I'm sorry. It's a cute show for kids. This guy kind of gets it. My Little Death Trap. Pravus has a certain
Huzzah! I found it!
Oh! Ah! I see. I see. The Luna Huzzah! Huzzah! Aw. That's cute. This is too much. This is too much. 10 years ago. My Little Pony was not created 16 years ago. It was 15. Fidget spin.
Well, you might think that's a dream come true. Again, it sort of disturbs me.
I don't get it. Sorry. I love how he always points out when people misspell. Yes, yes. Ignore the myocarditis. Couldn't help but laugh at that because that was so well timed.
Wait, what did she do? Diarrhea.
Everyone loves it too much. We can all agree that's the best part of the video. Pandemic, ah yes, that faction. Fanfiction. My Little Camo, cancer is deadly. Pravus' beauty mark is a biohazard symbol. That would make sense. Hey, a pony profile picture. Lol, it takes just the first 3 episodes to get addicted to My Little Pony. Woohoo! The replies are probably mean, actually. I'm not gonna look at it. Apples? Apples? Why you mean apples? Why is Darman over there? Get him out. My Little Virus, My Little Virus. Really impressed you got this first time. Oh, was this difficult? It didn't look easy, to be honest. One of the best show for little kids around. It's fun for us. Oh, the generations? Ah, yes. Pre-G5. Pre-G5. The good old days. Let's check this out. Is there actual art in this? What is... That is way too horse-like. Jesus Christ. Okay, there doesn't seem to be pictures unless I'm stupid. Oh no, what happened to you? Oh no. Oh dear. Jeez. Well, that was very fun. I won't lie, that was fun. I love that so much.